Imagine the mental anguish that causes you as a superstar in knowing that your event is where. We got a conversation about Ariana after this.
Parental advisory and viewer warning. The following video contains explicit content and depicts graphic violence, which may be offensive to some viewers.
Really, Drake? Really?
Thank you.
Still, god damn. I don't think we're watching this whole thing, yo.
Hello. Take an application, pick a number.
Yeah, she's doing her acting shit. Yo, Darren would love this for real.
Trying to feel something real to cry again. They say that artist needs tears to write again. 'Cause all of my favorite stories end in some kind of catastrophe. But I don't need someone to save me, 'cause this music and I will never die. It's such a fuck situation.
Not good enough.
Just as long as she keeps getting it right. Heartbreak won't make it in paradise. Such a convenient revelation. This record in rotation. Long as she gets the ovation each night. Heartbreak won't make this is paradise. I hear them all say, ooh, 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 ooh. They say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Tell me who's to blame. Is it the people
The
on
first
my
time I seen
side?
Ariana like this in a while, I'm not gonna
This
lie.
is so very different. This is not a grand photo. A couple million for my heart's like a penny. But I am not a victim, bitch. I'm toxic, drowning in my blessing. Despite the sign for you.
I like the message, though.
In this pictures of a life that isn't mine. Trying different poison besides. If this is my curse, I'll let it ride.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the creative in this a
All of my
lot.
favorite stories end in some kind of catastrophe. But I don't need someone to save me, 'cause this music and I will never die. It's such a fuck situation. Pattern in the pavement. Just as long as she keeps getting it right. Heartbreak won't make it in paradise. Such a convenient revelation. This record in rotation. Long as she gets the ovation each night. Heartbreak won't make this is paradise.
Okay. Well, want to thank you for coming in again, Penelope. It's not Penelope. What is it?
Pepper.
Pepper. Unfortunately, this one fell a little flat. You know, there's something about you. You give off this feeling that is completely...
It's unmarketable,
What's the word?
unattractive.
What's the word I'm thinking of? Thank you. Inauthentic.
The way you used to be, I miss that. You know, it's like, what do you got? Is you got some personality disorder going on? Is that the thing?
We miss the old you. Maybe you could go out and find her and come back and give it another shot, huh?
Well, you should try singing tenor. 10 or 15 miles from here.
Tenor.
Okay.
10 or 15. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn. the fuck?
You bitch.
You bitch.
That's it. Give me dreamy, hopeful, and cut. We got it. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It was fierce yet vulnerable at the same time.
Are you sure you don't need one more?
Trust me, we got it.
Right. Thank you.
But hey, this town deserves a star like you.
Thank you, Mr. Gressler.
Even this beat I kind of like I don't know, maybe you wouldn't expect Ariana on this. Like if she was to hear this beat and she's in the studio like with the screw face on, like you wouldn't necessarily expect her to maybe sing on that, but I thought that was fire. I really like the message. I think that niggas need to stop asking her questions. I think that obviously evidently there's been a increased conversation about Ariana, and perhaps it started after the incident in, I think it was in Manchester actually, in the UK, where niggas then shot up her freaking her performance, her concert in like an arena. They ran in and it was known as like the let me pull up the details of it. I don't really want to be factually incorrect, but this was a big terroristic thing that happened. Oh, it was a bombing on May 22nd, 2017. A suicide bomber detonated an explosive device in the foyer of the Manchester Arena. God damn. 22 people were killed, hundreds more were physically injured. Many of the victims were children and teenagers. So imagine this happens at your concert. Imagine the mental anguish that causes you as a superstar in knowing that your event is where this type of incident happens. Whatever happens after that, who knows and who really cares? It's nobody else's business but Ariana's and her family. And now people are looking at her in certain light where they're making inappropriate comments on just like who she is as a person now, and her appearance, and making just these unneeded, unwarranted comments, and it really makes you think back to the situation that happened a couple of years ago with Chadwick Boseman, where somebody was silently going through battles. It wasn't really the public's to know. It wasn't like any of y'all were gonna pay my hospital bill. Why should I share any type of cancer diagnosis with any of you guys? You're just like my Black Panther movies and that's it. Like that's all I'm loved for. You're probably gonna find reasons to hate me outside of that. And so something as intimate as me finding out that I'm gonna be living for just a few more weeks, maybe that's not the public's. Maybe that's not for you guys to know. Maybe my cancer diagnosis where they're telling me I have months left, maybe that's not for you guys to know. And so to see Ariana going through this situation, knowing what happened in Manchester, knowing the public vitriol and beating on that she was getting in regards to some of her past relationships and maybe some infidelity that was alleged in those relationships, her having relationships that were also with superstar artists, in which those superstar artists have unfortunately passed away, and having to live with that, in which this person had fans and might feel one way about how the relationship went. It's a very difficult situation where people should just keep to themselves in terms of asking questions about other people and making comments and saying, oh, this person looks like this or this person looks like that. I think that this is a message. This music video in and of itself is a message towards just keeping people's mental in mind and not being the first to rush to jump on somebody to dogpile, not being the first person to ask questions that might not be of your business, you know, all that stuff. Prayers for Ariana. I hope everything's going well with her. It sounds like she's in good spirits. The other thing that we were going to talk about is how she made an announcement at her new show, her new performance, that she was going to be taking some time off, and it wasn't for any type of reason or any type of thing that people would allege. She wanted to jump in front of the gun, or not. That was a terrible reference. She wanted to jump in front of the wheelbarrow, and she wanted to explain why she was taking the time out to her fans. Yeah, chill, for real. Take the time out to explain to her fans why she is taking the time off, and it wasn't for any type of reason that anybody's gonna say, oh, you're taking time off for this, you're taking time off for that. So, you know, prayers to Ariana. I hope everything's going well with her. I hope, you know, I can imagine like throwing an event and then everybody or hella people lose their lives. That'll sit with you for a while. And I can't imagine how somebody would go through that. You know what I mean? All right.
Who love me easy to be here when I'm popping? Can you love me with none? I'm afraid to fall in love, and I got problems with trust. Too many people who fraud. I've been leaning on God. I'm trying to figure out the cure to these permanent scars. Yeah, why the fuck is life so hard? Even though